Hi everyone. In this video today, I want to give you an update of the Fairfield real estate market going into the end of the summer here and into the fall. So right now I'm recording this video mid-August. So I want to give you my insights working with my buyers and sellers throughout 2024 and what we're expecting going into 2025. We saw 3 changes in the market this summer. Most of the time when I do these videos over the last few years when we do market updates, it's consistently low inventory, high home prices, and rising interest rates. But we have a couple little glimmers of change and I want to share them with you. So there are 3 things that have changed in the real estate market that we have felt this summer. Number 1 is that there are some buyer opportunities out there, which I'll explain. Number 2 is the return to seasonality. The real estate market is feeling some seasonality of summer and people being on vacation, and there's a little bit of a pullback of buyers we have been feeling this summer. And then number 3 is the softening of interest rates. Finally, interest rates are starting to come down, and I'll tell you how that will impact you as a buyer or a seller. My name is Jennifer Lockwood. I'm your local realtor here in Fairfield, Connecticut. If this is the first time to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. So let's get down to it. What I usually like to do is start with some stats so you can get the pulse of the market. The first stat I want to share with you is days on market, and that shows how fast the market is moving. And right now in the town of Fairfield, it is 34 days. And I love to share this chart with you that shows a 10-year period since 2014. And you can see back in the day in 2014 and for many years after that, it took over 3 months to sell a house. And then the pandemic hit and everything changed, and houses were going really quickly. And they are still going quickly, and they're going in 34 days as of the end of July. Second stat is sale to list price ratio. We are selling homes over 100% of the asking price. And if you look at this chart back in 2014, we were consistently around 96 to 97% of asking price. And then once 2020 hit, we were seeing homes going over asking consistently. We are at 101.7%. So still over asking. Homes that are in sought after areas, in move-in ready condition, renovated and updated are the ones that are getting multiple offers. Now let's talk inventory. Every time we talk inventory, we say it is historically low. And again, we're saying it's historically low, but there's a little bit of a difference. First of all, we only have 114 homes on the market, which is 23 homes less than just last year. And you can see from this chart how much inventory has decreased over the last 10 years and the major decrease since 2020. What's really important is if you look at 2024, we have been wavering between 118 and 114 homes. So the inventory is not continually to go down. It is staying pretty consistent in 2024. So it'll be interesting going into the fall and with softening interest rates if we're going to see inventory start to rise. But right now it is still very low. There are other homes that are lingering on the market, and this is where it becomes a buyer opportunity. A home that might not be in the best location, or maybe the condition needs some work based on the price. So in those situations, you could find an opportunity to negotiate with the seller. So don't discount any of the homes that are on the market. And of course, we can't leave the discussion without talking about home prices, which are continuing to rise. And you can see from this chart that the median sale price is 12.4% higher than it was a year ago, so we're at $900,000. And the average sale price is $1,157,000, and that's a 9.8% increase from just last year. The low inventory and the high buyer demand, that is what is continuing to push those home prices up. So I already talked about opportunities for buyers with lingering inventory. The second change we saw is seasonality. In the month of July, we really felt like people were on vacation. I put listings on in the month of July, and I personally felt the attendance low at open houses. And it wasn't that the house wasn't a great sought after home that was move-in ready, just saw less buyer activity. This is the first time we've actually felt that there was a summer in real estate, and summer tends to be a little less active just like it is during the holidays. So it'll be interesting going into the fall because we do see a pickup in the fall, and we already are feeling that in the market here in the month of August. And then the third change is interest rates. They are now at the low 6% number. I actually saw a pre-approval letter for one of my clients and they got a 5.75 in the last couple weeks. And the Fed has announced that they're going to be reducing the federal funds rate in the month of September, and that will also help impact long-term mortgage rates. So we should see it even decline even more. And there is a prediction they may reduce the federal funds rate even more in the next few months. So that will bring opportunity to buyers, because the problem has been home affordability. With interest rates going up, you can't afford as much. So some buyers have pulled back and they're sitting on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to go down. So now they have more for home affordability, but just also know the flip side of that is that you will have more buyer demand and more competition because more buyers will come back to the market. So what is the expectation going into the fall of 2024 for here in Fairfield, Connecticut, really all of Connecticut, because the trends are felt throughout all of these towns? We are expecting home prices to nominally increase, and that's because of the low inventory. We're expecting buyer demand to increase a little bit more because of the lowering of interest rates. My advice to buyers is stay vigilant, know what's on the market, know what changes are happening in the market so that you can secure a home. The market will remain fast. And as a seller, it is always about price, presentation, and marketing. Presentation is key. Even if your house isn't fully renovated, you need to present it in the best light so that when people come through your home, they want to buy it basically. And also, price is everything. You have to understand the pricing to get the best offer for your home. And of course, marketing your home to bring in as many buyers possible. If you're thinking of moving to Fairfield, I've done previous videos on the town of Fairfield, many of the neighborhoods, so that you can understand the vibe of certain areas of town, so that you can get a sense of what it's like to live here in Fairfield. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.